It's Week 15 of the National Football League, and we've got the Chargers' towering wide receiver. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Chargers and the Patriots, next on Madden NFL 25.
What? They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's got a man left. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This finds Smith. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's got Smith. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Chargers finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Chargers and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And as we draw closer to that final week of the season, he's drawing closer to finishing the campaign as the NFL's leader in receptions. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he's able to move past the 45 before going. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Cut out left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Herbert throwing again. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. He's got a gain of 6 there. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Touchdown, L.A.! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
First and 10, Herbert. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Well, Brock, even if they decide to start spreading the love as the game, they've found out who one of their primary targets is going to be.
And by starting so strong, Kate, you know what's going to happen. He's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to dictate coverage, take him away, and it's going to open up the rest of his crew.
That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. They'll come up first and 10. It's Herbert once more. Has room into the secondary. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Herbert now off the play fake. Bails out, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
It's a pickup of 11, and the Chargers will have a first. Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And even if it's something seen a little more these days than in past eras of this great game, still an elite mark he's just reached. 1,500 yards on the season for him with that last catch. They've got first down from the 31. Now Herbert again, and he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Play action now for Herbert. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 17. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Third down, 1 yard to go. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Go.
Now a give on the counter. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play action.